On that remarkable day in May 1994, as the sun bathed the land in golden light, Mandela took to the stage, the hearts of millions echoing his spirit. The cheers of the crowd swelled like a tide, a triumphant roar that resonated far beyond Pretoria, bridging a painful past with a hopeful future. Clad in a traditional attire symbolizing his heritage, Mandela raised his hand, a symbol of unity and resilience, as he began to address the eager audience before him. As he opened his speech, Mandela's voice carried a weight filled with emotion, resonating through the minds of those present and those watching from afar. Today, he declared, we stand together in a moment that our ancestors fought for. We are not merely celebrating my presidency, but we are honoring the legacy of countless heroes. The air was thick with anticipation, and every listener felt the profound significance of this moment. Mandela's words ignited a spark of pride and hope, reminding everyone that this victory was the culmination of a collective struggle against injustice. As Mandela spoke, he described the long and arduous journey to freedom, recounting stories of the brave freedom fighters who had paved the way. He emphasized that their sacrifices should never be forgotten, for it was their blood, sweat, and tears that led South Africa to this defining moment. We owe them our gratitude, he said firmly, his voice breaking slightly under the weight of remembrance. Those listening felt a deep connection, each story reinforcing the idea that this was not just Mandela's victory, but the triumph of an entire nation united against oppression. The crowd hung on his every word, a tapestry woven from shared experiences and dreams of a brighter tomorrow. He continued, reminding everyone that the fight for justice must persist beyond this day of celebration. Freedom is an ongoing journey, Mandela proclaimed, his eyes scanning the faces of the crowd. Each of us must strive to protect it, ensuring that we uphold the rights of our fellow citizens. The atmosphere thickened with resolution, as people understood that their responsibilities had only just begun. Mandela's vision for a united South Africa called for courage and determination from every individual, urging them to embrace their roles as guardians of freedom. He spoke fervently about the importance of equality, insisting that true democracy could only flourish when every voice was heard and valued. As he concluded this portion of his address, a palpable sense of commitment washed over the audience. They were not just witnesses to history, but active participants in the promise of a new dawn. The ceremony resonated deeply as Mandela shifted the focus to the meaning of freedom itself. Freedom, he said, is not merely the absence of chains, it is the ability to express oneself without fear and to uplift one another. His gaze bore into the crowd, igniting sparks of hope among those who had waited so long for this day. Mandela emphasized that true liberty encompasses mutual respect for one another's rights, no matter their background. He reminded everyone that both the oppressed and the oppressors are bound by the chains of injustice. True release comes only when equity reigns supreme. As the crowd absorbed these words, a wave of understanding swept through them, highlighting that this was both a beginning and a call to action for every South African. Furthermore, Mandela emphasized the significance of unity in the face of adversity. We must walk together, hand in hand, irrespective of our differences, he urged, his voice steady yet passionate. Only through solidarity can we dismantle the remnants of division and build a nation where every citizen can thrive. The crowd responded with a resounding roar, embodying the spirit of togetherness and shared commitment. Mandela's journey symbolizes not just the triumph over oppression but also the profound belief in the power of collective action. His story resonates as a reminder that every individual holds the potential to foster change, champion justice, and cultivate lasting peace in society. United in purpose, South Africa embraced a future filled with hope, opportunity, and renewed dignity.